Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Duran.
I'm Trey.
Trigger.
And this is Before We Forget the Podcast. And we picking up right where we left off. Is Diddy going to jail part 2? We already told y'all he is. And he in there. Duran?
He going, bro. He going. They gonna make an example out of him. I'm already knowing. They about to do the most. They about to bring it all to shambles. And if they can grab a few bodies on the way, it's going down. Because it's more than people to him than they want.
So I think they got to get witnesses, right? And that's the hard part. Like, there's Cassie. And Cassie can come in and say one thing, but his lawyer, I think, will easily spin it as this is a toxic relationship. And he didn't actually make her do anything. She did it because she was jealous that he was doing this with other people. And Diddy can get somebody else to come in and say, Diddy didn't make her sleep with me. She slept with me on because she wanted to. Hey, I think that's an easy one for the lawyers to disprove, right?
Right.
But outside of that, what male is going to come in and say, Diddy did something to me?
Yeah,
hey, they got private rooms.
That you got to do it in court, though.
Yeah, it's got to be on record.
It is. They got the room where they got the little blurred voice, and you in there with another camera because you can't be in there with them, but you still in the courthouse.
That's more of a witness protection type deal.
Not like.
I mean, okay, but if that's gonna get you to testify, then and keep you safe, they're gonna do it.
They will not. The best they'll do is say
reasoning. They would not do that.
Yeah, they'll say no cameras in the courtroom,
but those records can get public.
Yeah. If they making kids if they were ready to make kids testify at R. Kelly stuff back in the 90s, 2000s, they will 100% get an adult to testify in front of a court.
Somebody gonna come in there and they gonna say what they need to say and keep it pushing, and it's just gonna be that. This man is like Thanos right now. He fighting the whole planet, everybody, and everybody like gonna come and say something. They got records. These women are gonna be the ones to take them out.
I don't know.
They already trying.
I mean, Deshaun Watson had like 22 women.
That is true.
He got out like
22. And then even then, I wonder how much can Cassie really say when she signed the NDA.
So I'm like, she's probably done with the matter. So I'm not even counting on her to say it. But like I said, they can't come federally indict you if they ain't got evidence.
They can.
They got something. And then you got to remember they raided this one spot already.
You
right?
said other people are going to be involved. You think it's going to be a RICO?
Oh, for sure.
It's just going to be.
Oh my!
It ain't no RICO.
I didn't say. I don't think it's that.
I think with this thug case that's going on and them seeing how it's going.
Well, that's
a joke.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother. We go if you want to talk about that, we'll get there. But nah, they definitely gonna get other people because ain't no way he was doing all this by himself. This man was in collusion with all the entertainment, all the Hollywood. I'm talking about the biggest names from every avenue of being famous was there.
But who can they get?
Somebody gonna fold.
Right?
You think all these people
that long of a span though, without other people knowing involved? But who are they gonna get?
You really think that nobody gonna fold on him?
No, I don't think they got enough evidence from anybody. To really do. Everything's gonna be circumstantial. Everything's gonna be hearsay. Everything's gonna be his word against Diddy's word. And I think ultimately he's either gonna plea out or he's gonna go through this whole process and be found not guilty.
I think he'll be still found guilty, but
I don't think it's gonna go. That's like downplaying.
I think if there's a chance of him being guilty, he's gonna plea out.
That's down.
He's gonna take 5 years. He'll do 3.5.
Going down,
Ain't no way. Because if he let's say he do that, he ain't going back to Hollywood.
No, his career's done.
Yeah, so you might.
But he's still got all his money.
That's what I'm saying. He's got the money.
If
pay somebody else to,
he ain't even gotta do that.
If he,
let's be realistic. Diddy could be done, or there's same way we talked about the lottery, and there's a state where you could create a business and then not show who the true owner is. Diddy got enough money where he can invest in different stuff and not necessarily put his real name on it.
Tied to him.
He
different businesses.
But that's if he get off, and I'm still sticking to it. Ain't no way. And like, if he did, Hey, y'all got diddled, but
Y'all got
if
diddled.
if not,
If he
I
did,
just
he
think
going to a prison that's gonna look just like his mansion.
Yeah.
He gonna be throwing
Yeah.
parties in there.
I mean, when you in jail and you got a celebrity, I don't think you can really just throw a celebrity in Gen Pop. That's just dangerous to them.
I mean, they have been.
But yeah, I mean,
You have, but somebody they got
Diddy's
people
going
watching
to Martha
them.
Stewart's prison.
They not. R. Kelly
He ain't going to.
R. Kelly is not just sitting up in jail.
100% he in Gen Pop.
He not sitting in there with your boy who known for killing 400 Crips and tatted up.
That's
and,
also different. Like crimes are gonna be like.
No, I know, but I'm saying like Gen Pop, you just in there for just regular stuff. So you in there with people who really don't got nothing to lose. They really don't care. They just like I like jail. Like they not putting them in there. That's a whole lawsuit. That's because the family's gonna sue.
So are they putting R. Kelly in maximum security?
I wouldn't say maximum security. I feel like he talks to people, he talks to them, but those are the people who like they ain't on that type of tip. They not trying to sneak in your jail cell and stab you up over your honey bun. Like, stuff like that. They like, I'm in jail, I'm serving my time, I just want to go home. That's it. He not in there with people that's breaking out in fights and they shooting riot gear. I mean,
he's in a medium security prison.
Yeah, that's insane. Medium security though, like
yeah,
if it's high security, you're gonna be.
And then you got to think we thinking about jail that we visualized growing up. When you really look at the jails they got now, these jails is like suites now these days. They ain't no real prison. These people got TVs in their jail cell. People walking around freely. Heck, my cousin in jail right now, and this man talking about some. I'm finna go do baseball practice.
He in jail or he in prison?
Oh, he's in jail. But the jail is more like a camp. It's not as strict. So they it's like how life is. The gun line over there.
R. Kelly in prison.
No, I know, but I'm saying like that it's not as hardcore as it was like back in the day where the prison was built in the water, you know what I'm saying? Something to where you can't get away. People be getting out of prison all the time.
About Alcatraz?
Yeah. I just can't remember the name. I can't remember the name.
But that's high security, though.
Yeah,
that is high security, but I don't think they doing.
Ain't Lansing high security?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we got one, like 15 minutes from my house.
Yeah, so I'm just like, they not doing it like that. People be getting out all the time.
I ain't gonna lie. I heard some stories about Lansing where they pretty laid back over there, too. So,
like, I'm not saying that people not serving their time and doing whatever. I'm just saying it's not like how it was back in the day where, you know what I'm saying, jail is jail. Like, you in there for real. Like, ain't no patty cake and we being lenient. Nah, cut them lights off or you be in the hole for the next 3 months. He ain't playing with you. I said go to sleep. You don't go to sleep, now you getting beat with the Billy Club. They not putting celebrities in there. That's an endangerment to them. I mean, that's a come up for a prisoner.
I think it depends.
That's a come up for a prisoner. Man, you put R. Kelly in here.
I think it depends. Aaron Hernandez was definitely in high security.
Oh, yeah, my man.
But then you get R. Kelly.
He was in high security, and it's like, what happened?
Yeah. Epstein was high security.
Exactly.
But
and stuff still happened.
He was in protective custody as well. He wasn't like in Gen Pop.
Then you gotta think.
But then Lil Wayne was in Gen Pop.
Doesn't say he was though, yeah.
But nobody went about to do nothing to Lil Wayne, because let's be real here. Lil Wayne wasn't out here doing the most banging. My man been rapping since he could rap. Nobody not about to do nothing to Lil Wayne.
Okay, Hurricane Chris was in high security.
Hurricane Chris is trying to beef with 50 Cent right now, and that's not the thing to do. Because it don't look good.
Let's not get back on 50.
We not 50 this, 50 dice.
I'm just saying, I think with Diddy, one of two things will happen. Like I said, he's either going to take a plea, he'll end up in he'll probably medium security prison, and then do 3.5 years and be right back out, or they're gonna try to give us one. And let me explain it. When I say they trying to give us one, we gonna let Diddy off because we got Cosby, we got Kelly. We really ain't got much on Diddy, but we gonna put him through all of this, have him spend all this money, give it all to the government, and then we'll let him off. Diddy will run around and tell people he was innocent the whole time. We feel like we won one, even though we really didn't. It'll be like R. Kelly 2.0. And then in 15 years, Diddy will get taken down for something he did 40 years ago.
Nah, I feel like that could probably be a possibility, but for my ultimate like judgment, he going down, bro. They got a lot to gain from that. And then, like I said, he knows some pretty famous and powerful people, so they gonna be like, okay, so what you already know you messed up. What do you know?
They trying to distract us. What it is.
What do you know? I could care less about the trial. So if aliens come or something crazy happen in the world, I'm gonna see it. I don't care that much about that, man.
They trying to distract us from putting a new president in here. They trying to take our eyes off the boat.
We don't even need a president at this point.
Let's not jump into politics.
I ain't not. That's just what I'm saying. But honestly, I really think he gonna go down. It's sad to see. I definitely agree with you, and I feel like
it's not sad to see me at all because we've heard stories of how. Diddy
I'm saying it's sad to see because you said the culture.
Oh yeah, I mean for the culture,
that's what I'm saying. It's sad to see, and it's still
culture.
Somebody's life that's going to shambles. He still did what he did, so he should be held accountable. But I'm just saying, like, you had to have done something, bro. No normal person gonna have 1,000. I think it been 500 ounces. Why you got that much baby oil, bro? What are you doing with it?
Yeah.
It was 1,000 bottles, which is more like they probably over 8 ounces each. So
a handful of baby oil will last you
10,000 ounces easily
for 2 days. What do you need all that for? What you oiling up, man? Like you doing? You can't say that's. You can't say that's weird.
It's a different meaning now to take that.
Like, yo, and then the internet just been tearing up everybody that's been remotely involved with him. So Meek Mill's timeline is just reckless.
This man went out and bought a farm.
And they said, oh, you went out and bought a farm? How many bottles of baby oil you hide there? I was like, yo, y'all
this
childish.
Man, they said Diddy was arrested. Meek, what you think? Oh, I bought a farm today, yo. There's 4 cows on there.
Yeah, and people trying to live life and do stuff. And they're going to pull up on the forum, too, because you got to know. And honestly, I think it really only got escalated because the FBI and everybody be on the internet. And we definitely be hyping stuff up on the internet. They like, all right, like 70 million people ain't going to keep saying this man doing something, so we got harder look into it technically. And they're like, oh, wait, this mofo might be kind of... Hey.
They're only looking at certain ones.
There's a, hey, push the button. We need to go.
They went to Diddy and said, you owe us this much and we'll dead this. And he said, I ain't paying that. And they said, all right, you're going to see. And next week, he was arrested.
No, you know what really happened? They arrested F. Diddy because the first person they got off the plane was not Big Diddy. When they showed that picture of dude, I was like, who was that? Who was that? And they was like, you sure that's him? We need a blood test.
That was a stunt double.
When they got him, they was like, all right, y'all need to fix this. We need the right one this time.
That was a stunt double out there.
That's why they put the bottles in there, because they didn't have to tell us he had all that. They could have just said, we arrested him and some items was in his house. They went specific. He had lube and baby oil. This is P. Diddy.
But what does that have to do? Name one drug dealer they done kicked in the house and then they be like, hey, we got 2 kilos of cocaine. We got 400 pounds of marijuana and 17 bottles of lube.
Yo, I wish I had the stats for that. They did that.
Pinpoint of
they did that to Pee Wee Longway. They did that to Pee Wee Longway. But I'm like, bro, you have so many drugs that it's no way that you ever gonna see the light of day, ever. It's not. It's physically not.
But
possible.
it wasn't the drugs that put them in there. It was the lube. That's what got him.
Right. It was the lube.
Them 6 bottles of lube. Put
Look,
them in
they
there.
were like, this fits what we've been hearing. So you gotta justify. You can't justify. Look, if I was on a SWAT team, I would have came in, freeze, good night, freeze. And then I would have turned the cameras off.
Yo,
I'm like, bro.
You guys want to believe that?
I'm like, bro.
It's like walking in a house full of mannequins. You like, should I be in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the guns down. Hey, man to man, it's just me and you right now.
Body cams off.
Body cam. I was like, why do you have this much baby oil and lubricant, sir? Just tell me. We ain't gonna put the cuffs on you. Why? I just want to hear you. I'm gonna hear you out. Explain it to me. Then once he start talking, gotta arrest him. You gotta go. You gotta go. The captain of the freak ops has been obtained. But man, it's gonna be crazy because I know he gonna take it. He's the fighter. He ain't gonna sit there and let them just say and do whatever. He definitely gonna do everything he can, and he's already trying. They
he
said
did it, but he just ain't gonna go to jail for it.
I don't know. I feel like he gonna get off. But it don't matter what I think. It matters what y'all think. So y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let us know. Do y'all think Diddy and his 1,000 bottles of oil is gonna go to jail, and is it gonna help him?
Diddy going that oil link.